Well, hello everyone, it's me, Kupo, the High Priest of the Church of Bahamut, and for this episode of Growing Orange, I'm going to show you how to perform to the highest extent possible in E1S. I'm going to be using the most scuffed run ever to show that no matter how bad things go, you can still do decently well. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start off with a basic 5th or 6th GCD opener. It doesn't really matter. One important note is that you can actually force which direction Eden Prime decides to jump to by pulling it to a certain corner. AKA, if you pull it to the northeast, you can always guarantee that Eden Prime will jump to the southwest, and vice versa. If you pull Eden Prime to the northwest corner, you can guarantee that it will always jump to the southeast corner. You can use this to pre-position and determine with 100% accuracy which corner Eden will jump to. This makes your life as a ranged DPS player much easier because you can just stand there and wait for Eden to jump. For Dimensional Shift, it would be ideal if you can get the melees in your group to bait, but you know, this is Party Finder, so what are the odds of that? So, knowing that you have to bait, you'll have to go ahead and use your Ruin 4 procs here, even though you really wouldn't want to, but you know, what are you gonna do? An important thing to note here is that when your Drone Trance comes off of cooldown, make sure that you just use it for its entire duration, because you're not going to be summoning Bahamut here, as he will be transitioning into the ad phase, and we need Bahamut to help us pad. Okay, when the intermission happens, go ahead and run to the corner. You're going to wait there. Wait for the ads to come down. If you have the cast bars of the Guardians of Paradise, you'll see Paradise will dive. Make sure you summon Bahamut just before the cast bar finishes. About 75% will be fine enough. Go ahead and hard cast your dots on one, Bane it on the other, use Akmorn when you can hit both of them. Try Disaster the other one, because the Bane only does 40%, which is kind of worthless, but you know, every little tick counts. You want to get 2 Akmorns and then immediately go into Phoenix. You'll see here in this run that I use Devotion right here because I'm a really bad player. Normally you don't want to use Devotion here, as all of your raid buffs will be up after the intermission. And I definitely didn't even get full value out of it. And now we wait for a 5-year-long intermission. When the boss comes back and becomes fully targetable, make sure you just do a full opener again. You'll note that you should have Devotion here if you weren't an idiot like me and burned it during the ads phase. But don't use your pot yet. An important thing to note here is that you are not going to be using your Phoenix when it shows up off of cooldown. We're going to be holding that specifically for the orb phase. When the orb phase shows up, make sure you summon Phoenix here and then just completely destroy everything with Brand of Purgatory as it splashes onto not only the boss but every single orb in existence. Go ahead and also use Bane to get those extra few little dot ticks. You'll see here in the video that I didn't wait to summon Phoenix for this moment, so I ended up missing a couple Brand of Purgatories, but it's okay. You'll also note that my entire party got completely massacred because someone forgot to do a mechanic, but we didn't give up right here and we're going to keep on going. Alright, and just like that, Healer LB3 saves the entire run. We just continue to do mechanics. Easy peasy. Now, if your team's DPS is bad enough to the point where you actually see the second set of orbs, then just make sure you use Phoenix for that too. It actually turns out to be a win for you. Alright, and then it's dead. So it's just that simple. Just make sure that you pad during the ad phase and for the orb phases in this fight, and that's pretty much it. Keep good fundamentals, and let me know how y'all do.